Hello, Glacier, Hades. In the last part, we had a shield run based on actually hitting things with our melee attack. Just looking over the state of the mirror. Let's see, I think next up was going to be the gloves. I mean, this is fine. It's just a fine standard loadout. Wait, I had some darkness. I couldn't have leveled up the bottom of the mirror because it was off, and I couldn't interact with it while it was off. I could go turn it back on and then level it up. But I think I'm just saving 1,000 to get a, Fated Authority. Or, no. Fated Persuasion. Let's see, what's our least used God Keepsake? Well, it'll be one of the 3 level 1 ones. 6 encounters, 8 encounters, 2 encounters. 8 is the largest number. Dionysus.
I've returned.
Could be fine. Let's see, lost the last aspect of Demeter run. Died to the heroes. Maybe let's give it another level up and... Let's see. I do kind of want the Extreme Measures 3 rematch, but we don't need middle management or damage control on. And doesn't really matter on routine inspection, but let's give ourselves the strongest advantage. Get that like 5%, oops, rare boon or better chance.
A toast in your honor, Lord Dionysus, mate. Have I mentioned how pleased I am to have made your acquaintance?
What is that for me? Really? I mean, cheers, man. That is awful generous of you. I'm much obliged. Let me tell you something, Zach. I know your dad. He's got to be a real handful. I relate to that. You understand me, mate? So you get out of there and you'll be more than welcome here with us.
Alright, I mean, we'll be able to stack Hangover fairly easily with how rapidly the gloves hit. Maybe Drunken Strike is correct? I kind of didn't really consider the Dionysus glove synergies. I also wouldn't mind the cast. It's just a fine cast when you're not trying to specifically do cast things. Does it take less time to land than it used to? Well, I think it's just that the time it takes to land is independent of the distance it's launched at.
Just what I wanted.
Did Dionysus truly visit you before? He tends to seek out revelry, not conflict. I'm pleased to know he's making himself useful here.
Ooh. Common boons. I kind of want both of these, but like at epic. Take the dash. Trying to hold out for something a little better for the attack and special. Got a reroll. Alright. I mean, we're just kind of clearing rooms. There's not a lot to say. Been through this part of the game a few times. I mean, a palm on the cast wouldn't be terrible, but let's try to get an actual build. You know? Feel like it would be good for our not losing a Death Defiance to the Furies if I had an actual boon on my most important slot.
Lady Aphrodite, I'm afraid there really isn't much here worthy of you, but perhaps this can suffice.
My, but this isn't such a treasure to behold, and I accept it as a sign of your affection. Of something even more, perhaps? What shall we do here once you finally arrive? Perhaps we could go out and meet some mortals. I know all too many maidens and or noble gentlemen who'd absolutely love to get to know you.
Do you? It's still all common, but at least 80%'s a bigger number than 60%. I'll take it. I need somewhere to put palms in case I get one.
Should be useful.
Trying to avoid the trap that I know is under the fog. Occurs to me in the absence of an attack boon. Dashing around and using the special might be my best course of action.
Interloper.
Oh yeah, my dashes deflect. Was just kind of trying to iframe my way through some bullets. Not even sure I would have done it right. Actually, can you iframe bullets? Maybe, I don't know, maybe that's why I don't know how many iframes the dash has. There might be some things that you have to actually, like, get out of the way of. But no, I'm fairly certain you can. Nice shot. I think if I cast, then it hits at least 3 or 4 things. I'm allowed to compliment myself on the cast. Alright. I feel like these rooms have been going, like, real well. Like, I kind of wish I had the Thanatos keepsake on. But I think I would eventually come to regret it. And of course, as soon as I pointed out, get hit in that room. Oh, hey! We hit the special with that nectar. Poseidon... I don't really want Poseidon's attack. It would kind of disrupt the ability to combo. Also, we're about to be forced into taking Demeter, and I don't want 5, but... Actually, do I want 5 gods in the god pool? It would help out with, Family Favorite. But it would really not help out with getting synergies.
I'll take it.
And by the palm and the key. Alright, buying a key isn't worth fated whatever.
Wretched snake.
Man, we just counter him with our dash. Perfect sneak fight.
A little offering for you, good Lady Demeter. I'm deeply grateful for your willingness to aid me in all this.
I must acknowledge and accept your thoughtful gift of nectar, Zacharias. Would that the mortals showed deference thus. Someday, my little sprout, you'll gain the surface of your father's realm and see my handiwork. Until such time, I'll come to your aid as I can. It's quite the entertaining pastime, honestly.
Alright. I guess kind of like I was thinking Dionysus attack might be decent on the gloves. Demeter is another stacking thing. Rare Crop's kind of tempting. Good chance of hitting Heartbreak Flourish. But let's just get an attack.
It's freezing.
Alright. Man, we're getting a lot of boons for Tartarus. Already have 4? Getting offered another one? I'm gonna try this, though. Maybe we get red onions in our codex? And if we did, I wouldn't terribly mind.
Exclusive access.
And if we do win the challenge, 50 hit points.
What now?
You shall not escape.
Let's see if I've still got it.
Deciding how best to approach this. Think I want the chariots to all crash, if possible. Alright.
Miserable fools.
Oh. Lore.
Concealed in the dark recesses of the underworld is the land of Erebus, wherein the dead await eternal sentencing. They long for the attention and good graces of their master, the Lord Hades.
Is this where Father's goons assemble to come after me?
Alright. Was just thinking I got enough health now. Don't need to be chasing darkness rewards just for the 5. A reroll will be more useful. Yeah, I think we played that Erebus Chamber nice and patient, and well, I didn't get my codex entry, but I'm not going to be too broken up about it. There will be plenty of opportunities in the future. Anyway, low on money, take the free palm. Just standard practice around here. You know the drill. Huh, I don't think there was a fish in all of Tartarus. They're just gems, though.
Hello, Fury Sisters.
Ready, sisters? Well, Zach, may I have this dance for old time's sake?
I guess 50 gems kind of is a nectar, though. Oh, right. On cutter hits, I'm supposed to do a dash attack. Or dash special, rather. It wouldn't be the cutter if it was an attack. $540. Oh, the backstab. Oh, I took a hit. Imagine taking a hit there.
Yeah, this flew off.
Not really making use of my already large amount of health.
Maker unveiled again.
Alright, do I just want to get more of a god I already have while simultaneously leveling up its keepsake? Or do I go for one of the miscellaneous keepsakes already? Let's see, Aphrodite. I mean, let's have the The aspect of Demeter, the Demeter attack, the Frostbitten Horn of Demeter. That's not what it's actually called. It's just called the Frostbitten Horn. For a second, I almost bought the middle thing because I saw roughly the right amount of bold text and thought it was for going to a Chaos Gate. I guess it still could have been. Wouldn't mind meeting Chaos.
Made it to Asphodel.
Palm, excellent. Would not mind being able to palm my attack. Want to buy attack level?
More spreaders.
Was actually walking to make sure my dash was up in case I got surprised by a bullet from like off screen. And I think especially for melee weapons, Athena dash is real good. Although Poseidon's probably still better, at least against bosses. You keep like dashing through the boss and keeping up your attacks, and dealing a lot of damage with your dash. Alright, I'll stay consistent, grab keys. We also got plenty of darkness earlier from the Trove that I got with Trove Tracker. This run has already been worth like 120 darkness or something. Oh, and actually, because of my death to heroes, didn't Meg just give me darkness? That would have been a lot of darkness. Alright, well, I'll take some darkness over some gems, right? Yeah, 765. 765 is also known as not 1,000. A running thing in the math community, of course. Man, remember when I actually used my cast? Wasn't that great? What if I continued doing that? Immediately deleted. Oh boy. Erebus gates in this area are much harder, and it's got the skull on it. Or does it always have? I think it always has the skull on it if it's an Erebus gate. I could also just take an actual mid-boss encounter and get mid-boss quality rewards that way, which seems more reliable. Let's see. I just want to check. Who do I need more fated choices from? You only seem to need duos. Am I also done with Athena? Yes. Alright. Good to know. Let's just go Demeter. It's the Demeter run. The aspect, the keepsake. Oh yeah, actually because of the keepsake, this will have even more rarity chance. By 15%. Also, this is the forced Demeter boon, isn't it? Keepsake's still got that 1 on it. I didn't need to use Cutter there. Could have saved it for the next wave and just, like, erased somebody. Or, you know, done significant damage. Alright, nice boat. Or barge. Barge boat. Well, I don't need healing right now. Arctic Blast seems kind of fun, with how much I'm normal attacking to stack up chill. So as long as the stacks don't wear off, it's every 10th attack does an explosion that deals 90 damage. I mean, seems fun. Well, every 10th attack on the same target. Let's be exactly clear about what we mean. These guys that die real fast aren't even gonna let it trigger.
Ever since we met, Lord Hermes, life here in the underworld has been much faster paced, and I am ever grateful. This is for you.
Hey boss, I appreciate the tip, but just as a reminder, all my services are paid in full already. No need for special thanks. No, cheers. I'm really close with Orpheus down there. You get the chance, you tell him I said hey. He's pretty decent with that lyre of his last time I checked.
Let's take Hyper Sprint because we don't have the Hermes boon that you need a movement speed bonus to qualify for. And Hyper Sprint has a bigger number on it than Greater Haste. It's actually just like a surprisingly solid boon, I think.
That's the stuff.
I mean, I'll take the Chaos, but that hammer's tempting.
Hit me.
Ah, okay. Just making sure you couldn't use the Sturdy to take less damage from Chaos. I'll hold my Nectar.
Swift Hermes, original Icy and Son of Hades. Beware the narrow distance between hastiness and swiftness. A distinction I am not so sure the god of travel fully understands.
Dash strike damage does seem pretty good. That's even a very big number. I feel like I never quite understand how good the boon rarity chance is. I acknowledge it does something. But anyway, it's gotta be correct to choose the purple one, right? And rewards are hidden from us with the symbol of chaos, so I just pick a door. Other door must have been a shop. Nah. I'm okay with the result that I got there. Don't mind missing out on a shop.
Oh, Hydra. I hope you know this isn't personal, don't you?
Free items, often good. Oh, that chill burst! We've done it. We attacked the same enemy 10 times. Oh, just wasted my cutter on his invincibility. Of course, our dash strike is not yet powerful. We need to actually do the curse first. Oh, yeah, maybe don't stand in the fire. Yeah, we dash so much in combat that Hermes boon is almost 30% damage reduction all the time. In addition to not staggering because of sturdy. You know, it does more things than 30% damage reduction. I'm pretty sure it's at least got stagger resistance on it. The move speed could be nice for dodging stuff if we happen to be out of dashes. It's like not quite as good as having an extra dash, I feel like. But it's like up there in terms of evasive help. Man, are you connected to anything at all there, Bone Hydra? There sure is a bit of fire around you. Would be convenient if there was less fire. I have a melee weapon. Alright, I think I see a spot to stand. if I qualify for any duos. Let's see. Athena's in our lineup. Nah, can't go the other way around the boon list. Could get Parting Shot. Okay, so that would be a reason to maybe force some Athena. Yeah, or some Athena. Or some Aphrodite. Could get Stubborn Roots, but have gotten it before. It did do something the time we got it. Okay, yeah, Parting Shot's there again. Oh wait, we've gotten Parting Shot before too. Also gotten Low Tolerance before. Don't actually have a main Dionysus boon. Also, one of them doesn't qualify you for it. Oh. Actually, yeah, we do have a main one, but it's the cast which doesn't count. Let's see, Demeter. And there will be no need to check the last god, whoever it was. Oh, Ice Wine. Dionysus, Demeter, but I've already used both their keepsakes. So if I want the best chance of getting this, I should just not use a god keepsake.
Maybe I should switch.
Unless it's Hermes. Let's just work more on the hourglass leveling. It's like a really good keepsake. Sure.
I'll take this one.
Yarn of Ariadne.
Closer.
Or Ariad? However. Alright,
Pick a fight.
show me the fish, game. Also, show me the hammer, except you can't show it because I'm a fool.
My Chaos Bone switched to a new effect.
Alright, dash strike damage. Up. Oh yeah, the way they just both stood next to each other and then I blew them up with my cutter, and then there was actually an explosion, but it was completely unrelated to blowing them up. I think dealing with the butterfly ball will be easier if I charge cutter on this guy. Blow them up, except they didn't even die. Ah, hammer. Man, I sure deflected those arrows back at the traps. Alright. That Festive Fog's gonna keep that guy pretty locked down. Alright. I think either of these is fine. I'll go Long Knuckle. I just like it.
These fists are hungry to fight.
10% extra damage, and it's long. Getting late enough in the game that I'd kind of like hit points. But I wouldn't mind like one more palm on the attack. It's only level 2. Yeah, with Long Knuckle, I can maybe be a little safer about this and not get hit the moment they start moving, if they do start moving. Oh yeah, it also really helps on the little ones if I want to punch them, because they explode when they die. The Dionysus cast kept stalling him, because it's got a stun every, like, quarter second or something ridiculous. Alright, what's this trove? Darkness, sure.
tropes are not for you.
They are now. Oh hey, I even got to carry Cutter from the actual encounter? Normally your call would empty. Nice. 148. Obviously not permitted there.
The punishment back home to go in this.
Let's see, you can't get duos in a Trial of the Gods. Just take this door. Ah. Was hoping to get solo Minotaur. I don't think he's remarked on our gloves yet. Of course, it would be the Extreme Measures solo Minotaur, but also that would be more appropriate to the rematch. If we really want our rematch of our previous gloves run. Build Cutter up on these. Looks like one more Giga Cutter and we'll have the ball. Very nice ballroom.
That's all for now, thanks. For you, Lady Athena, without whom I would assuredly be lost.
Meant to gift her the first time we met in this run, and then I didn't.
This is an unexpected gesture, cousin. I do appreciate it, though please do not feel obliged. I offer you my friendship, not alone to be repaid.
Olympus, I accept this message.
I boosted rarity from the thread. And these are kind of junk. I'll take Brilliant Riposte. It'll probably do something. Deathless Stand, gonna be useless this run. Calling it now. We might use a Death Defied, but like, it's not gonna restore one. And 3 seconds of Impervious, possibly 9 seconds if I use all of the Death Defiances, just doesn't seem that influential. Bronze Skin, I mean the damage reduction's fine, but we've already got Sturdy from Hyper Sprint. And the boon on the bottom is the one that it says makes you deal more damage. Like, think about it. Why would I not take the damage boon if I'm feeling somewhat okay about the run? Man, I sure just like dashed around those shield guys. Didn't even like lob these, which I don't think they can block because it comes from the sky. We're getting those chill explosions, getting those punches, neglecting to actually use Cutter.
In the name of Hades.
Alright. Now, Greatest Reflex is good, but I want to dig for the Fated choice.
I would like none of these.
Rush Delivery, got it. You deal bonus damage based on any bonus move speed. Half my bonus move speed and extra damage. And I think my bonus move speed during the buff from dashing is plus 100%. Yeah, Hyper Sprint. 0.7 seconds of plus 100% move speed. Oh, take a shop. I've got plenty of money. Oh, a fish! That's more important than seeing what's in the shop.
There. That's one more fish for me.
Okay, but what is in the shop? Well, not gonna be buying that.
Should come in useful.
A shrewd expenditure of wealth is sometimes all that stands between a victory and sore defeat. Isn't that right, cousin?
The Death Defiance again and the Bronze Skin again. Man, none of these deal damage. How do I decide?
Divine protection.
Don't want to give my last Nectar to Charon. Still got plenty of money. Let's get a boon. Can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. Yeah, I believe Hermes' plus 50% damage is going to be a little less cool than it seems like it would be because it stacks additively with our boons that are already giving us percent damage. Like, our special, I think, already is, like, at plus 130% or something. So we're going from dealing 230 to 280 compared to whatever the base power is. Which is nice, but it's not like we're suddenly, like, wrecking people just because of rush delivery.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Ooh. So every time we dash through someone, we apply the exposed status, which makes our backstabs deal more damage. Which again, I believe is additive damage.
Let's see what's in here.
But it's still better than not dealing more damage. Not even elite. This late in Elysium? I can just hit stun them from the start of the fight?
Come back.
Comes back, immediately runs into the trap arrow. Might want to pick a better strategy. Oh, wow. Too busy making fun of the previous archer to pay attention to the current archer. Didn't even realize I was being aimed at. Just walked into it. And then was like, oh, I see an enemy. I should dash up to it. It's way too late to actually deflect the arrow. Maybe don't miss your Giga Cutters. Just a tip I'm randomly throwing out there for anybody that wants to use the aspect of Demeter. You deal more damage when you land your attacks. I think Heavy Knuckle is generally considered bad. It's especially bad when you have a stacking status effect that can explode for 90 damage, plus modifiers, and also you're trying to build up Giga Cutter. We'll take Heavy Knuckle when I'm using some other aspect, once I have some more Titan Blood and can level up like Aspect of Talos more or something. Or we'll take Heavy Knuckle when it's the only fated choice there. I guess I take Rush Kick. Special becomes a flying kick that deals 40 base damage twice.
Cracking.
So I think that does make my dash special with the Giga Cutter a little worse. On account of the number of extra hits Aspect of Demeter adds is still going to be 4.
Just what I need.
I mean, I'm nearby foes a lot. Dying Lament might be... Dying Lament does so little, though. It's like, yeah, I can clear out a room that's full of rats. I can do that anyway with my attack. If you're concerned about killing rats, what's your build doing?
That's a relief.
Maybe if it's the giant rats, but like the little ones?
Our sworn enemy. I'm telling you, you're wrong, Asterius. He is no royalty, most certainly not any I would recognize. He's but a nameless, long-forgotten minor god, born of the depths and bound to stay in them.
I too once was berated by such words, King. We've faced this enemy how many times? In my estimation, he's fought bravely here.
Bravely? Hiding behind those pillars is what you call bravely, Asterius? We shall have to discuss this strange lapse of judgment after we achieve our victory.
He's still confident. To be fair, I guess I did lose my last run with the gloves here. $885, huh? Oh, maybe don't stand in that. If I had to come up with strategy, probably involves not standing in the spin. Now, whether I can execute that might be another matter entirely. Alright, well, if we lose one Death Defiance here, that's gonna be fine. I don't think there's, like, any chance of me actually losing this battle outright. Oh. These long-range normal attacks are also going to be nice for hitting Theseus without running into the chariot. Nice, got a backstab on the Giga Cutter. Oh yeah, also the chill is gonna be nice for punching him a lot. Man, I know I rejected Athena call earlier. I'm a little surprised that I'm fighting Theseus and still don't have a call. Alright, didn't even use a Death Defiance.
That's one champion unseated. I'll just tell myself. Got them again, my shade.
I think I had to walk away so I could walk toward them again.
Enjoyed the show.
I suppose that I shall receive you quite soon.
Keep the Bone Hourglass? I didn't actually buy any Well of Charon thing that had a duration in that entire last area. Also, we didn't get a single friendly NPC room this run. Been a strong run anyway. Oh, I have no money. That's fine though. I think if there was a Hydrolite, I would have taken it. Do I change keepsakes? Acorn's fully leveled, I don't think we need it. Could go Sigil of the Dead. I don't have a call, was just talking about that. Let's check what we're allowed to sell.
We still need these.
I mean, they're fine. We definitely don't sell Hyper Sprint. Brilliant Riposte I could sell to get HP. Yeah, I think our build does enough damage on its own.
Check.
And, like, what are we gonna deflect? Like, Hades's casts? I guess the poison dudes, they have the projectile. But we're not gonna run into very many projectile-heavy enemies. Hades has plenty of other moves. I guess you can also deflect the thrown spear. Oops.
I missed.
Actually, does he throw the spear on regular, or is it only extreme measures? Let's see. There's no Demeter or Dionysus, so I can't try for the duo by going for these. Just take a palm. Then maybe go for the hit points for the mid-boss door. Yeah, I don't think them exploding in a burst of Aphrodite damage would have helped much there. Long Knuckle just wins these rat rooms. Or I guess, are they called Biter? Maybe deal with the dude with the lasers first. Oh. Dude's trying to shoot me with lobbed stuff, which is a lob and not a shot.
Your foes shall have to watch their backs.
I mean, I'm invisible. Watching wouldn't help very much. Also invincible, which they don't really call out very much. I mean, let's get the level up that makes us deal more damage. And then let's take some HP. For some reason, I respect HP much more than spending actual boons on taking less damage. I guess because, like, there's a certain, like, average amount of HP you tend to be able to hit. But boons are, like, your main way of getting offense. If you spend them on defense, it messes with the equation of effective ability to survive times effective ability to deal damage equals effective ability to win fights. Exists in every game where you fight things. Whether you can change those values or not, they certainly exist. I guess if they're not changeable by, like, leveling up or something, they're changeable by getting hit less. But, yeah. Much like how 2 times 4 is smaller than 3 times 3, if you feel like you've got a rough balance of your offense and defense, you tend to not want to move stuff from one to the other. Now, I'm sure there are plenty of cases where you want to take defensive boons. I mean, I've done so. Actually, honestly, my bias isn't really because I want to win, it's because when I think I'm winning, I want to win fast. And then I spend long enough considering whether I'm gonna do it that it actually makes me win slower. It's still true that you can't go all defensive in a lot of games and still win. But also, like, I'm basically relying on 4 boons for all of my damage. Saying that I shouldn't take more defensive boons is just being silly. Like, we have the Demeter attack, the Hermes thing that gives us move speed, Hyper Sprint, I think it's called. And we've got Rush Delivery. I like the Expose is cool too. Would be a lot cooler if I had, the alternative to family favorite, privileged status.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Wow, I could get life affirmation. Refill my 2 hit points, and then when I find that fountain, it's gonna overheal me even more. None of these deal damage. Let's just make weak last longer. I don't special that often. And I think it'll be better to have the weak last longer than to be more potent. I can probably actually save up for the 2-level boon. Boon? Palm? Actually, just going back to the room with the doors refilled my 2 hit points. But I could have taken life affirmation. Or, wait. No, life affirmation acts on future hearts. I think I mixed that boon up with another. But also there are no more hearts to get in the run, so yeah.
Just the foul sack I
It could get Brilliant Riposte again. I'll take Holy Shield.
need. Strength of the goddess.
It's Hell mode. Holy Shield is better than average.
One Satyr sack coming right up.
Oh, can just buy both actually. Maybe the exposed damage was better there. Wow. I might remember to Trippy Shot.
After deliberating briefly, Cerberus concludes that yes, he shall accept the sack.
He accepted the sack.
I owe you one, boy.
Where did he go? Where did he go, actually? I guess back to the house. But did he just, like, jump? I guess he can fly. I know this.
Alright, this is it.
There was a fish.
You bear the sigil of the dead. I wear the helm of darkness. Even devoid of artifacts as these, we fight here without witnesses. In shadow.
If only everybody knew you had a mighty son most capable of cutting you down to size, with or without the ability to vanish suddenly.
A very boastful son, who often thinks too much of his ability. Come then, I'll make you vanish suddenly.
Got the unique conversation for bringing the sigil. Alright. And our extreme measures is over with. Because I only have it on 3, not 4. Oh. Ah. So, yeah, this is basically like we're back on 5 heat. There's nothing making this fight harder than Hell mode. Just gonna save my call for the next time he summons. Figured we were fighting far enough away from that top one. Trust you're having a most pleasant evening, boy. Yeah? Ow. But yeah, I think Hades moves too much to do much with Trippy Shot. I might be able to release a few here as he's changing phase, though, and I can't attack him anyway. Yeah, I think one of those hit. Oh, no. Nice backstab. Gonna wait on the greater call because I think he's about to go invincible. Yep. Two greater calls in one battle. I wonder if that was a unique quote for that specific situation. He hasn't done lasers yet. I think when he does, it'll be all directions, or we'll just beat him.
It seems I was no match for you this time.
So, yeah, the 3 extra impervious seconds on Death Defiances, confirmed useless.
You win, boy.
In the name of someone very sore right now.
Alright. Alright. Was going down to the fish, and then the blood just, like, popped up in my face. It was like, hey, I'm in the way.
Come, fishies.
Perfect catch. So missed the Temple of Styx fish, got the surface fish.
The often patient Zagreus appears to take repeated deaths in stride, and so here comes another one for him.
That's Eurydice's song. You sing beautifully, mate. If only Eurydice could hear you singing this right now.
Oh, thanks for the sentiment, my friend. It's just... when I sing this song of hers, I've this feeling where my heart once was that, well, perhaps she can.
Perhaps she can.
I think I know why Nyx has a spiky thing, although it took me a bit.
A moment.
message for you from my daughters themselves, concerning the blade of the underworld in your possession.
Okay, I did not have it.
Wait, you mean the Fates? And Stygius? I'm honored that they would have taken any notice of me. What is it that they want for me to know?
They wish for me to impart to you these words, so that your blade, in turn, may hear them uttered from your lips. I see your kingly pardon from a prison of stone. Repeat them, and remember.
I thought Poseidon was gonna give this to me. I guess I remembered that one wrong.
I see your kingly pardon from a prison of stone. This must be for one of the weapon's hidden forms. Please tell your daughters I am very grateful, Nyx.
I shall, child. Although I'm certain they already know. Though whether they are aiding you or this is simply what must come to pass, I cannot say.
I'll take my chances it's the former.
Well, I guess I'll be setting up my next run at the end of this video.
What's new?
He made it out that time, I'm telling you. Cause of death, Thunderbolt. Huh, no Demeter. Demeter? That would be very scary. Persephone? Oh, hey!
Orpheus got on the board. You know, while it was brutal squaring off against the three of you, I have to say, Meg, I was happy you were with your sisters. Nothing like a common cause for bringing bitter rivals together, right?
You have your pact of punishment to thank for our reunion there. We have to answer to its terms. But my sisters and I, we got on better than I had expected. I will give you that.
So you've patched things up then? Going to start spending more quality time together and all that?
Let's not get carried away. A work assignment forcing our cooperation is not exactly a big step in the quality of our relationship.
But it's a step.
Right.
Here's what I caught lately. Totally worth it.
Nectar and ambrosia. Can pay 300 darkness to get 50 gemstones. Seems super not worth it. Trade in some keys for some nectar, though.
Seems like a good deal. I'll have that nectar.
Well, let's do a little decorating, too. Oh, wait, all the work orders are done.
Contractor, I have another job. This seems a suitably fine resting pad for Cerberus.
Swapped out Cerberus's bed for the other one. Where's the ball? I wish to give Cerberus a ball. It's not on the list yet. A lot of these just, like, change out things that already exist. I like things that add things.
Well, I don't see why not. This artful piece of terrifying asphodel should add some atmosphere.
Like, we removed the Tartarus painting with that. I actually thought it was going to get added to the other wall. Oh wait, I think the portrait of Cerberus gets added to the other wall.
Approved. This piece has the power to embarrass several members of this house all in one swoop.
Yeah, there we go.
And what of the complaints from Elysium? They wanted the lawns thoroughly manicured for their athletic contests.
Already taken care of. Though the flooding in
Oh.
Asphodel, that doesn't look like something we can clear up for quite some time. Fortunately, the residents seem to be getting accustomed to it.
I didn't see her behind the desk. I thought she only had 2 spots. Not 3.
There have been fewer reports about it as of late. And what of the satyr problem? Blasted things are rampant up there still.
Well, they're probably contained up there, at least. And Zagreus has been keeping them in check, hasn't he?
He has.
Oh.
Yet where I can see,
A vast and intricately crafted mosaic depicts the underworld king presiding over the enormity of his domain, whilst its chthonic residents look on in awe of him.
He's not really that great.
keep it down.
lad, you know that.
Come on, Achilles, live a little, such as you're able. I won't tell if you won't tell.
Hold, lad. You've regained access to the administrative chamber, right? I never thought you'd want to go in there again.
Oh, believe me, I don't. But I would like to be able to go where I please around here, and confounding father is another benefit.
Suppose I can see that. Well then, on my quite limited authority, it pleases me to say, you may proceed.
Appreciate it, sir.
Hi! Prince, I don't know what to say. Are you joking around with me, maybe?
Oh, I am deadly serious, Dusa, honest. It's for you. Miss Dusa, I wanted to cordially invite you to an outing in the lounge. Remember when you asked me about a drink?
Oh, really? What, you mean right now? I guess I'm overdue to take a break. And, well, since I don't exactly fit the mold of your traditional Gorgon, I mean, I have no body, for example. I had trouble finding work. That is until Lord Hades took me in, and then I met you, and, well, I just love this job.
Oh, I can definitely relate to at least some of that. Thanks, Your Highness. Prince Zagreus. Bye for now.
Alright. Can't gift to Nyx. Let's see, of course, there's a new prophecy on the list. The Holy Liege. Stygian blade shall someday rise from the underworld. In a form it shall assume again in the hands of a mighty king, whose tale is yet to be spun. Reach the surface with the hidden aspect of Stygius. Okay, so God of the Sea, God of Wine, and of course God of Swiftness. Although we did get rush delivery. So, still some gems coming our way soon. High tolerance. I think that's related to having a source of hangover. Rip current and wave pounding. Wave pounding is definitely related to knockback. I can just... I don't need to remember what the boon names are. The icons show up in here. Okay, knockaway effects. Oh, your call specifically. So I need to get the call some more.
How am I looking?
Finally got a rank of Fated Persuasion.
Alright, I'm ready.
So we can get that marked off on the Dark Reflections. And then it'll only be Ruthless Reflex. Which I do still have a plan for.
What's going on, Skelly?
But right now, it's time to reveal.
Stygius, I see your kingly pardon from a prison of stone. A future aspect. What sort of name is Arthur? Grant me the aspect of Arthur.
You have Holy Excalibur and plus 50 to your life total. In addition to, of course, having an alternative moveset and a special aura that's created by the special, I mean, that apparently slows foes, and it has damage reduction that changes based on the level of the aspect. This is one of those levels that it's not too important, or one of these aspects that it's not too important to level up. Because hopefully you're not getting hit anyway. The damage reduction isn't gonna do a whole lot.
Yeah, that's got a nice little kick of heat to it.
You can see the little buff on us while we're in our aura. It is a suitably sized aura, at least. But also, a lot of the fight, you're gonna like set that down, and then you can't set down another. But also, the real notable thing about this weapon is the damage that its basic combo deals. We've got 60, 80, 200. That's a lot of damage. That's without a boon. And I think we want to see the biggest numbers possible on this next run. So we gotta go for Artemis. Because a crit there, even without the extra damage just from the boon itself that is on all the time, it would be 600. That's just like no attack boon, pressure points gives you a crit. And of course, if we backstab, that's 300 there. And of course, much like the spear, we can dash in the middle without losing our combo, or we can... Actually, no, you can't just wait a moment. It has to be a dash if you want to stall the rest of the combo. How much does the dash strike deal, by the way? 75? Bit of a... No, that was a backstab. It deals 50 from the front. So, yeah, Aspect of Arthur.
Why not?
Don't want damage control because we've got a slow weapon. Don't want routine inspection because we're trying to actually get the thing. You know? The thing. I don't know if there's really any need to throw anything on to make the next run more interesting. I mean, it's a hidden aspect being shown off for the first time in the series. Don't really want forced overtime. Faster enemies with a slow weapon doesn't sound like a good time. So yeah, I guess pretty much a similar run to this last one, but with the aspect of Arthur on the sword. See ya.